Good afternoon, everybody, everyone out in social media world. This is Pete Olson, the social media guru. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Halfway through the week. Hope your Wednesday has been excellent. Man, I've got a real special video for you guys today because I'm gonna talk to you guys about how to get and encourage heavy hitters, big time players, someone like myself that, 540,000 followers on Twitter and a huge reach all over social media, but any heavy hitter or influencer, if you will, and how to get those people to share your content, right? Could you imagine having heavy hitters sharing your content? One heavy hitter sharing your content can make a huge difference in the amount of people that view your material, the amount of people that end up following you, retweeting you, plus wanting you, pinning you, etc., depending on subscribing to you. And it could make the difference between you getting a lot more business. Because I tell you what, guys, I'm going to talk from my standpoint. When I retweet somebody, their information going to 540,000 of my followers, does that make a huge difference? Yeah, you bet your ass it does. It makes an enormous difference. And here's what's cool. Usually when one influencer, or what I call heavy hitter, retweets something, now not only do you have them retweeting it, but you have their colleagues, other heavy hitters, other influencers that are retweeting it also, but also dozens and dozens of their followers retweeting that information. So ultimately what happens, you reach an absolutely enormous audience. And I tell you what, these tips will help you get in front of the heavy hitters and make that dream a reality. Okay, so one of the first tip that I'm going to give you on how to get heavy hitters or influencers to share your content is I would suggest giving them free publicity. Okay, what do I mean by that? Essentially, if you're on Twitter, for instance, writing a post that has to do with them in an article that they wrote, okay, and include their Twitter handle in it, or include their Facebook fan page in it, etc., or go in and retweet something that they've written and put a little note in there, so on and so forth. And by doing that on all the different social media platforms, okay, you're letting them know that you shared their content. Okay? You're letting them know that you're interested in what they're doing. Okay? Why is that important? Because many times they'll come back and check you out, see who's sharing, who's doing this. And like I do, if I find someone's quality, I'm going to retweet something that they do. Okay? Or I'm going to share something to my massive Facebook following that they've written. Okay? Or shared on their timeline. See how powerful that is? So give them some free publicity. Go in there and retweet something they have. Share something that they have. Comment on something that they have. Really show an interest. And by sharing some great content they've written, many times they'll come back, and if you offer good quality content, they'll share something of yours. Okay? So the second thing, one of the best ways to get them to share some of your content is find out what sites are they on a lot. And you might be saying, well, how do I find out what sites they're on a lot? It's not that difficult. Go to their Facebook timeline, right? Go to their Twitter timeline. And you'll be able to see a lot of the websites that they frequent often. Okay? And what you can do is, once you start seeing a trend and where they hang out a lot, is you can write a guest post to that particular website. Okay? Or what you can do is you can write a particular article about what your company does to people that are already authors for that particular website, to people that are already writing for the website. So again, that influencer could see some of the material, some of the great content that you're producing because you found out where they hung out, okay? And you frequented that site and provided some good content for that site, okay? One of the, I think, the best ways to get an influencer, to get a heavy hitter to share your content, guys, ask them directly. Would you please share this? When was the last time you did that? Are you afraid? Does it scare you that they might say no? Guess what the answer is if you don't ask? It's no. So get some balls and ask. Okay? No one's going to bite you. I don't bite anyone's head off that asks me. I appreciate it. You know, I like some bravado. Okay? Doesn't mean I do it every time. But if I like what I see real quickly, if I have the time to take a look at what they want me to share, I'll share it. I shared something this morning about a nonprofit, someone that's doing something for kids with cancer. Okay? Be bold. And that goes for anything you do in life, guys. Always ask. Always ask. The worst that anyone can say is no. If you don't ask, the answer is no. Ask them. Okay? And if you're providing quality content that would be interesting not only for them, but also for their followers, depending upon what platform you're talking about, okay? Their followers or friends, etc., etc. If they think it would be interesting for their particular audience, if you will, man, they may share that. But you'll never know unless you ask. Okay, that's a big one, man. You just go right to the heart of it and just simply ask. And don't be a pest, but you can be consistent. You've got good stuff. You've got good content. Don't hesitate. Don't be afraid to ask. Okay, that's really important. Okay, what's another way to do this? It's called collaboration, and I try to do this a lot too with different respected members in social media. There's so many great people out there. They're doing some phenomenal things, and collaborating can be great. I mean, you know, one way to do it is you could ask that person if you could do an interview with them, right? How cool is that? And then share that interview. Gives you quality content, okay? And with an incredibly quality individual that you can share out. And you can guarantee that when you give them a copy of that they're going to share it, aren't they? Right? What about letting them, if you have a blog, you could let them write a guest post. That would be phenomenal, wouldn't it? Okay? Think they're going to share that article? You bet they are. And all those eyeballs are going to come to your blog. Very, very important. And lastly, if you want someone that's a heavy hitter, okay, to share your content, make sure your content is unforgettable. Make sure it's remarkable. If it's average, they're probably not going to share it. Okay? Make it unique, but make it relevant, you know? Be passionate about what you want them to share. Be passionate. And you'll be really surprised. You know the old saying, right? Ask and ye shall receive. If you don't ask, the answer is no. But make sure your content's remarkable, okay? And that's really important. So what does all this mean? Guys, real simple. Having your content shared by someone like myself, a big heavy hitter, you know, big powerful people that are on YouTube or Facebook or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of us out there, okay? What can it do for you? It can bring you a lot of eyeballs very quickly, and you can become noticed very quickly. That means more retweets, more shares, more plus ones, more pins. And bottom line, guys, it can mean a lot more business down the line. Because one, you know how it is, one heavy hitter, they do something, they share something, it'd be like the equivalent of yourself doing it on your own for the next 10 years. So they can really cut your timeline down very dramatically. And That's important, and it's worth reaching out. And this is something that I would do occasionally, a couple times a week. Reach out, find new people, find people that you respect that have big followings, okay? Have big audiences, and that's how you do it. All right. I hope that was a big help, guys. This is a real powerful one, and put it to use. Do something today. Do something today. And you guys know how to get hold of me. If you're looking to connect with me on all the different social media sites, I want you to do that. Okay, go to www.peteolsonblog.com. If you're looking for social media help, I do some amazing things with social media to give you massive exposure and SEO, etc., etc. Go to www.growingtwitterwithpeteolson.com. And please, feel free to comment below. I want you to comment. Give me your thoughts. Give me any other ideas that you had. Tell me what you thought of it. If you have any questions, I'll respond to everything, guys. That's a big priority to me. So please click below, okay, and leave a comment down there. But also, if you could, on YouTube, if you could please subscribe to this, that'd be fantastic. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll continue, I promise, to bring you incredible content that's quality, that's going to make a difference in your business lives and in your social media lives, okay? Till next time, guys, I really appreciate it. God bless you guys. I'm out.